I'm expecting the crowd to be loud for this one. And they are off. Looks like we've got two very physical jammers on the line here. Two very physical walls. Durham called for lead jammer. Glasgow's lost a blocker in their wall as their jammer escapes the pack. Glasgow fighting now to get through Durham's solid wall of blockers as their jammer goes round for their second scoring pass. One more scoring pass there, and quickly followed there by a penalty called on the Glasgow jammer. Looks like it was a back block penalty called on the Glasgow jammer there, which means that Durham are benefiting from a very early power jam. This really could set them up for the whole game. Although Glasgow are not making it easy for them to take advantage of this. Just 3 seconds left in the jam, and Durham have called it. That means that Durham will be starting with a power jam start. And here's my friend, come with a pair of skate boots. Are you treating ourselves?
Yes, buddy.
That was a momentous first jam of this game. Durham really capitalising on that power jam and hoping to make the most of the few seconds of the power jam start that they've got here off the line. And they do straight out of the pack there.
For Tyler, I think that's Rocket.
Pocket Rocket there.
There we go.
Plays for Middlesbrough as well as Durham.
I don't know if they're guesting today.
They might be guesting today, yeah. And you can certainly see why she's called Pocket Rocket.
Both jammers on scoring passes now. And one friend apiece in the penalty box.
The Durham wall doing really well holding that jammer. Tiny Prancer powering through the pack.
If both teams can keep this momentum throughout the game, it's going to be a lovely, very active game yet again.
Such a physical matchup.
Yes.
Durham definitely managing to maximise the opportunity presented by that power jam start.
And yes, I got caught between games, walking past Hive going, "Ooh, I don't need new boots, I'll have a look." And they just happen to have an offer on these particular boots. So yeah, 2026, Red Riot's going to be rocking some new boots.
Durham Jammer just taking a seat in the penalty box, meaning Glasgow have the opportunity to maximise on a power jam.
Yeah, unfortunately not winning lead once they've taken their helmet cover off. An unfortunate situation that happens to all of us jammers.
Yeah, absolutely. It does mean that this will be, I think this will be a 2-minute jam.
It will be.
Glasgow Jammer, though, struggling to get through that Durham wall.
But hopefully smiling on exit.
As we've said, both of these teams are very, very physical.
Really fighting for every inch of track.
Very, very strong walls.
Very nice wall at the top of the pack there for Durham, just covering every lane, making that Glasgow Jammer really work for it.
Lovely dynamic walls. Ooh, really nice little sneaking around the outside of the apex there. With Bambi really having to fight now to catch up. Just a few seconds left in this 2-minute jam.
We are fighting for every point here in this jam.
And that's the Durham skater going to the box, which means that that was for a forearm penalty. That means that Glasgow will benefit from a power jam start. So, Una Rampage exploding off the line there to take advantage of the lack of opposition jammer. It's a nice passive offence that the Glasgow blockers took there, making the Durham blockers really stretch out that wall and trusting that their jammer had the strength to just push that wall all the way out.
Kim Cognito at the top of the pack, just slowing the roll down just a little bit.
And that's their first scoring pass.
And the Durham jammer has returned. We were going to snap then.
We were.
And they're out with a nice, comfortable...
But this will be really difficult for hit and run, coming out of essentially doing 2 back-to-back jams, with the last jam being a 2-minute jam as well. They will be very tired, and I imagine quite glad that jam is over.
I was about to say, very generous of Glasgow to let them have a little rest. So sorry, not sorry for Durham return to the track, and murder for Glasgow.
Okay, the officials are just taking a moment just to make sure that everything is A-okay.
We have some very excellent ref names here today.
We do have some very excellent ref names.
Kit was saying in the last game that her favourite was Oreos. But I think, yeah, Wolf Whistle's also up there as a really good ref name.
Absolutely.
What do they call a pack of zebras again? Is it a murder? Or is that crows?
No, it's a dazzle. A dazzle of zebras. Or
I knew you would
zebras,
know.
as I am English.
Yes. Now just watch our wonderful dazzle. Zebras in the middle discussing whatever's happening.
I do love a good collective noun.
Yes. Collective noun. Murder came to mind, but I was just like, that is for something else. Crows does seem very fitting.
And we're just seeing Belfast warming up, ready for their next game up on the balcony.
Getting their knees nice and high. Make sure everyone to stay hydrated. Good reminder for myself as well.
Oh dear, so Durham's a very tired jammer who were just feeling for that they were getting a little rest is having to return back to the penalty box there. I'm not sure what for. Did you catch what for?
No, I didn't see what it was for.
So this does mean that Glasgow have a power jam start once again for this jam.
Yep.
So they will be looking to shrink or close that 7-point lead that Durham currently have.
Sticks and Smiths really doing a nice working together there to try and slow down the Glasgow jammer getting out. Nice kill of a bit of a power jam.
With Glasgow using the classic goat technique there to hold one of the Durham pack at the back, meaning that it will be easier for their jammer to push out at the front. Hit and Run living up to their name as they come out of the penalty box. Seemingly refreshed and revived and ready to take on that Glasgow roll.
A little bit of chaos at the top of the pack there, but it looks like everyone's A-okay.
Murdoch out of the pack now and scoring points. Hit and Run working her way through the pack. But Glasgow really shutting down their progress.
Yeah.
With Murdoch.
Glasgow really doing a good job about keeping one person nearly on the jammer at all times. They've not made this easy for Hit and Run this jam.
Lovely jammer on jammer hit there.
We do love a little jammer on jammer violence.
Looks like, I was just going to say, it looks like Hit and Run has joined their blockers in a defensive position there.
Just to shut down that jam nicely. Don't let them get even one more point.
Regaining control of that jammer and the pack.
Yes. Very nice way just to calm down, collect our thoughts towards the next jam.
Ambidextrous
1-point game.
against Pocket Rocket this time. Let's see what this jam. A little bit of argy-bargy on the outside there, with Mojo Jojo being kept out of the way.
Yeah,
But
number
it's
2
fine.
from
Pocket
Glasgow.
Pocket Rocket didn't need Mojo Jojo.
Oh, and penalty for something.
Stand corrected. Was that a cut track?
I also didn't see that either. I was too busy watching number 2 from Glasgow being all over Mojo Jojo. Really fighting to keep that pivot away from their jammer.
Ambidextrous really taking advantage of that power jam advantage that they currently have. The Glasgow blockers lining up nicely to provide a wonderful bit of offense, but King Cognito not letting them take advantage of that.
A nice little hip to the inside.
So we're almost halfway through this game. Remember, we are just on half an hour games until the final today, which will be the only full-length game of the tournament. This, of course, allows us to have so many teams play on one day.
And it's always nice to see our friends, especially returning friends from last year or the years before, just to see how we've all developed in that time.
And we're all just going to have a lovely time.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, not sorry, using that inside line and just being so sneaky and fluid.
Sorry, not sorry, having a really lovely time.
You love everyone having a really lovely time. And that is wonderful.
On a rampage, sneaking through, taking the star off and using the moments of confusion that creates to get through on her initial pass, and very, very quickly going through for a 3-point scoring pass. So the 3 points being because there was one skater that was not upright and on track when they passed the pack, meaning that they are not eligible to have their point scored on.
Sorry, not sorry, having a great jam. Just finding their way through the pack and then just looking afterwards, goes, oh, I'm out. It's always a lovely feeling as a jammer just to be out.
Lovely.
Right.
Their bench encouraging them to make the most of this momentum that they have in this jam.
Oh, very powerful return.
Sticks and
Lovely.
Smith making it difficult for Honor Rampage to fight their way through the pack. Well, sorry, not sorry. Once again, just dances on the outside line to get through for an additional 4 points.
Very lovely toe stop work
Beautiful,
today.
absolutely beautiful. Another big scoring jam, 20 points to 11. But incredibly close, that scoreline. Just 1 point in it right now.
We've had some good matchups today.
Great fun.
So the return of Pocket Rocket for Durham and Ambidextrous. Ooh, what a lovely name for Glasgow.
Pocket Rocket struggling to find a space in that Glasgow wall, testing every seam, with Ambidextrous managing to create space somehow.
It was number 2, doing some really lovely offense for them, really nice combo. Number 2 just seems to have that confidence of doing that offense today and doing some lovely work.
Lovely bit of communication there from the bench. Shouting through to the Glasgow jammer. Managing to shut down the jam before Durham had a chance to get any points in that last one.
We were saying in the last game that we really do appreciate the skill it takes for bench to be so communicative across an entire sports hall full of our voices, the crowd's voices, the on-track voices.
And
they
the
just cut
whistles.
through. So impressive. It is a skill.
Definitely. We love our bench.
We're just so appreciative today. Pivots, benches, blockers, officials.
A really scrummy start to this jam. Very scrappy. Lots of movement, and I think this is. Ooh. Sorry, not sorry. Once again. A lot of bodies to have to step over on that apex, however.
And a nice star pass from Glasgow. It looks like Sorry Not Sorry has got a late penalty call from potentially a black block on that other side of the apex from us. I wonder if this pivot is a sneaky jammer.
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself.
I love a good sneaky jammer pivot. We were talking about this in the last game too.
Durham shutting down that power jam beautifully, and Sorry Not Sorry exploding from the penalty box to get straight out and straight through on their initial.
And they were so focused on helping their jammer that Sorry Not Sorry managed to get a nice little pass, sneakling past them. Number 98 really fighting that whole time. There's
Little pile up at the end there.
We appreciate the hard work Pivot's put in. We appreciate you.
Still so close. Only 5 points in it so as it stands with just 10 minutes remaining on the clock. This is really going to be one of those games where it's going to go down to the last jam, isn't it?
Oh, I hope so. Oh, I hope so on my behalf watching the game. We all love a close game.
Pocket Rocket once again demonstrating where her name came from.
Yeah. Oh.
Murdoch, again, just so powerful against that really strong Durham four wall.
We've got some really strong blockers out there today.
Glasgow trying to break that Durham wall apart to make it easier for their jammer as they come around.
Getting a bit passionate on track. Seems to be a lot of active movement.
I think this is the most spread apart pack that we've seen so far today.
Love bridging. It's so appeasing to watch. Just really smart blocking.
Yeah.
And Murdoch capitalising, even though they're not lead, on scoring the first points or second points of the jam.
I do love it when that happens. It's like, who was the lead? Am I the lead? Sometimes it is easy to forget when you've had such a tough pass that actually you are lead and you can make this end.
And that's where you just really appreciate your bench crew being like, it is you, by the way. And you're like, oh, it's me? I will end this swiftly.
And they can indeed help you to make those decisions, which it can be so difficult to do when you're in the midst of it. We'll take this opportunity for a breaking play just to remind you that there is a wonderful raffle where you could win a helmet, some great quality Christmas coffee, one of our special GYSD t-shirts, and a voucher for food and drink at the Northern Monk.
Oh, and also, not to forget, the best prize is free tickets to our next home games, because obviously you love to come to watch Leeds play.
Sign me up.
I'm hoping you'll be playing, so... Also a nice little boost that we do have coffee upstairs. So, for all of those coffee drinkers to fill your caffeinated needs. And it's very complimentary to roller derby that we need caffeine to survive.
Absolutely. I am, however, still very much struggling to decide between K-pop and metal when it comes to the special GYSD t-shirts. I love both designs so much. But being a metal girl at heart, that's kind of where I want to go. But the K-pop ones are so cute.
I know, and I love K-pop as a music choice. But yeah, the metal one does sing to my heart. I'm also a metal girl at heart.
Okay, the familiar matchup here of Sorry Not Sorry versus Bambidextrous on that jam line. Incredible energy from both jammers coming straight off the jam line. However, Sorry Not Sorry being able to take advantage of their explosive strength. And smashing straight through that for their first scoring pass as well.
Oh, lovely toe stops by Bambidextrous on that inside apex. I was saying in the last game, that is a hot spot for jammers at the moment.
It really is, yeah. Can Bambidextrous score any points before it's called? No, they can't.
You just knew what was going to happen. You just
been playing this game too long, mate. Been playing this for far too long.
You can just sense what you would do if you were benching. Still only 10 points in it, with 5 minutes 55 to go.
Is this the closest game we've seen so far today?
I think consistently the closest, yeah.
Hit and run versus on a rampage here now. Oh, all the nines on the line. This time it's been Glasgow that's been able to benefit from a real level of aggression off the line.
Oh, lovely moves on the outside line with the offense from, I think it was Mojo Jojo. And a spin.
A beautiful bit. One jammer on the out, one jammer on the in. Beautiful line work.
Oh, I love roller derby. Well done, all of you.
A lovely hit and quit jam for that last one, because we have had a couple of quite long jams through this game as well, so a nice classic hit and quit is always quite nice to see.
A nice change in momentum for both teams as well. Just a nice get some points, let's calm it down and go again.
Oh, huge gap created on the inside there, as the whole wall seemed to roll towards the outside, and Pocket Rocket taking advantage of that to gain lead.
And Murdoch really fighting and pushing out and doing an excellent job of coming back in.
Yeah, it was like the whole wall went for one jammer and forgot about the other one.
Did they manage to sneak a little point there? I'm not sure.
No, it looks like Saar is holding up a clenched fist, signifying no points for Glasgow there, and 2 for Durham. Another hit and quit. I love a hit and quit.
I think when it's this close, you just have to maximise the points.
Yeah, really try and hold the opposition to a low or no score,
Yeah.
whilst grabbing every point that you can.
Not sorry out again against Bambi Dexterous. And Bambi Dexterous coming out the lead jammer in this one. But not far behind.
Very close behind. Oh, Bambi just been knocked off. Have they managed to sneak any points? They did. They managed to sneak 3 to Durham 0 on that last jam. And this is it. This is what's keeping this game so very close and so very exciting.
Yeah. Very smart, tactful decisions.
Incredibly smart. With just 3 minutes left of this game, that could be as little as 2 jams.
Or one very good jam. It's too close to tell.
It really is. So close. Anything can happen here.
And I hope both teams will be proud of the effort they put in
Just
to make an exciting game.
Just 5 points in it with less than 3 minutes to spare.
Is this the first time Mojo Jojo's done the star for this game? They had the star in the last game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I didn't see if she's been on it for this one. But she's got fast feet. She's not going to make it easy.
On a rampage, smashing into that Durham wall. Did they manage to call it?
Sticks just shutting down that inside line opportunity with their hips.
But Mojo Jojo managing to pick up a point, unfortunately, on a rampage, not able to get one.
Still.
Just shows how tough that Durham wall was.
Yep.
Two minutes left and 6 points in it.
So it's Murdoch and Pocket Rocket back out again. And Murdoch looks to be the jammer.
And Murdoch has the lead. Will this be enough to start to close the gap between these two teams? Will we have an extra jam?
Oh.
How will this game end?
Don't add any more excitement to the excitement we
I'm
already
tense.
have.
I'm incredibly tense.
But Tyler's not going to let them get off easy. She's going to keep the pressure on.
Absolutely. Oh, I don't even have words. I'm just making noise.
Just the excitement of oohs and ahs.
Durham taking advantage here of their
nice hop
strong
on that
wall.
inside
The jammer
of the
really
apex.
reading the pack, trusting that their pack has the opposing jammer and running the jam in order to take advantage of that and widen that gap. You don't often see the non-lead team take the higher points in a jam.
No, not often, but it's come out in Durham's favour.
A good amount of trust in that Durham wall. That jammer had a really good amount of trust in that Durham wall to just kind of go and run it. Great to see.
So this is potentially the last jam of the game with 26 seconds left on the clock. And Sorry Not Sorry getting out as lead. Ah, lovely. Bambi Dextrous getting really excited coming out of that pack then, giving us all a really nice smile.
Okay. So we would need something to happen from one of the benches for us to have another jam at this point.
It looks like Glasgow might be giving us that wish. Woo! One more jam.
I don't think it was in
Oh
time.
no, did they get in time? Oh, I got excited then.
That was an incredibly close game there. Well done, Durham. I think every single point was fought really, really hard for. What a game.
What a game. Everyone should be so proud of themselves.